This is International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Your connection is unstable. International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. That I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking to the YouTube. Whoever watched this, if somebody watched that, right? So gallery here. All right, Marcus, very handsome, ready to get started. All right, good. Good. Got your sleepers on, homie? Yeah, cool.
Hello.
How you doing? All right?
Fine, and you?
Fine, fine, very good. Can't complain. We need to know what we're gonna work on today. What do you guys want to work? Marcus, you can think
about that.
Marcus, anything? Let's see, homie. Maybe he came up with that idea. I was thinking of ways to mount. Okay, so just had some. All right, so let's go with that then. Okay, so let me see the video here. Make it a little bigger. All right. Oh no, not this. Okay, ways to mount. Here is actually, let's warm up the neck and the joints a little bit, right? So just okay. Let me stop this. Okay. Now head up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ears to shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now rotate your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Now rotate your upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now rotate your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Feet together. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Then have a sit. And your shoulders. Oh my God. Your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch. Good. Your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Feet together. Try to drive your forehead to the floor. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Open up your legs. Elbows to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. All right. Waist to mount. Start with a very, very basic one. Microphone fell off. Very, very basic one. And this one doesn't fail and never fails. So here, I'm in the side control here, hands together. Again, people ask about the grips, right? But a lot of times, I would say it's not much the grips. When you grab, they space around, okay? So truly, if you're able to grab like this and you're able to diminish the space like that with a good and solid, grip that's not going to break. So it doesn't matter the grip you do, okay? But again, it's got to be a solid close. It cannot open, right? So here I am. I have here, okay? What I like to do now, I like to apply, first and foremost, I will put a little bit of my knee on the guy's stomach. It's not literally a knee on stomach thing, okay? It's just a little bit, okay? But as I put my knee on his stomach, I also drive my shoulder, okay? And I do like this. I drive my shoulder to the guy's head, okay? Right there. All right? So now, I need this elbow here to move up like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see my elbow here? If it's closed, maybe he will buck me. Okay, so I open here. 1, 2, 3, and now his arm is going to be up. So a lot of pressure on the guy's head and arm up. Then I'm going to touch my foot on the floor. My knee. And as you can see, as my knee is on the floor, my foot is still on the other side. Okay, my foot is still on the other side. And I'm only going to bring my foot as fast as I can whenever I have the chance. Then I'm out. Okay? So again, here, make the grip, good pressure on the guy's face. Your shoulder is here on his chin, making him looking that way. So he is looking that way now because my shoulder is pushing his face. Here, I put a little bit of my knee, just a little bit of my knee on the guy's stomach. I open. A lot of pressure now, like I'm going to pop his head off his body. Drive the knee to the floor. And the detail here is keeping your foot on the other side. Right there. Now what you're going to do, you come and kick. You got to be fast. Otherwise, he's like this, and he's going to get your foot, right? So he's going to be fast. And the guy's body is like that. All right? So you're pushing him like that as you're sliding the knee through. The knee touches, the foot is still here. And then eventually the foot comes fast. Okay? Got it? Let's see you guys doing. Let's see how it looks like. Yes, pressure, good. Open the elbow, very good. Now knee to the floor, very good. And then comes your foot. That's it. Good. And then from there you can let go the grip under the armpit and everything. Just adjust the mount. Very good. Okay. Let me see, Romain. Good. Apply pressure with your shoulder. Make the guy face the other way. Not much of your head, but your shoulder. Yeah, look at me. My shoulder. Yeah. That's it. He's gonna make him face that way. Now put a little bit of your knee on the guy. Start sliding. Good. The only thing I would like for you to do with your left arm, open up your elbow to avoid him to buck you. Okay. Right? Yes, right there. Good job. As you make the pressure. Good job. That's it. Good work. That's it. Good. Put a little bit of your, how to say, of your knee. Take your time, apply the pressure, and then slow drive the knee through. Okay, there is no rush on that. Okay, that is, guys, when you're on top of the guy and applying pressure, he's suffering. Okay, and there is no rush to make his suffer go fast. Why? Yeah. So once you have a great balance and everything is in place there, the elbow is open. Open your elbow a little bit there, Romain. Yes, the elbow is open. You got good balance. Then just, make the guy pay. Good job. Good job. And time. That's it. That was the basic. Very good. But again, it's basic, but it's not. I remember was one of the oldest Machado. I always confuse their names. It was Carlos, I believe. His nickname is Sonequinha. So my apologies, whoever knows, and if I'm saying the wrong name. But in Liborio, they were doing the same. They were sharing a seminar together, and was in a martial arts convention. So I go like, come on, can't miss that. So I went there, and they were showing very, very basic stuff. Yeah, but they were so basic they actually turned into advanced because it's so much details in the little things. And then they came to me and oh, I'm sorry, you were here, and we had to show because it was way more beginners, of course, in there. And I said, no, nothing to say sorry, because great details once. And maybe, to tell you the truth, maybe I was the only one who could understand all the details in the little things. You know what I'm saying? So, because we always tend to rush. Again, was very basic, but in a sense, you can always be very solid on the basic and do not give the guy any chance to fight back. And then in the fight aspect, it's tough, right? You're fighting the guy and you have no chance, and you try something and you have no chance. There is no space. And then it's solid, and you feel his strength. Although maybe he's not as strong, super strong the way you think, but your mind is thinking, oh, he's super strong, but he's applying pressure. It's a good pressure, no space, no time for you to breathe. That, in the psychological part of the fight is hard, right? So now we're going to do, when we change, and I do like to change a lot of my base. We call it change base, right? So here I am. In Portuguese, change, the verbiage change is trocar, right? To change, trocar. So here, if you're there and then you're fighting, and then your coach is screaming, troca a base, means change your base. So this is like my base, right? Or this is my base. You have a base or a stance. It doesn't take much to English, but like you have a base, a solid base foundation. Okay, that's your base, right? So this is my base, and then when they say change it, that means I have to change it. Okay, and that's what we are looking for here, to change and see and face the leg. So here, he's a regular side control, right? So to make it, this is a variation of the side control. And from here, I can change the base, here one, and then I can change again to the other side, okay? And go this way here. When I go this way here, again, I have all my weight on the guy's chest. Never put your weight, we already touched that base when we played Kimura. Never change your base and put your weight on the guy's neck, because he's gonna bridge you and knock you off. So keep your body over the guy's chest, okay? Now, if you see the arm here, or if it's under your armpit here, okay, you can attack a Kimura here. No need to mount or anything, okay? Or maybe, how do you reach this position, right? Or maybe this time I just simply change my base. But a lot of times here he does the underhook. Look at that. And then as he's doing the underhook and trying to go to my back, I don't like that. I will change my base just to fight that underhook. I can catch a Kimura here, or maybe he fought, he does some bridges and he frees his arm. Very good. So that's how we're going to try to mount here. Okay? So now my elbow is going to try to bring, look at his arm here, look. You see the arm there? Either I try to catch that arm for the Kimura, or if I cannot catch, I have to push that arm away. You see how much I push that arm? Good. Now my hip also is going to push his arm away. Right there. So now I'm trying to make the guy like this, extending him. Yes? Now with my legs, with my hands, I push his hip away. The hip, right? Right now I'm touching the legs because the dummy is small, but it's supposed to be on the hip. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw this leg here. Okay, that back leg there, over my arm, always like that. Why? Because it doesn't make sense you push the hip, let go for a second, and then try to throw the leg over. The guy will come back. Okay? As soon as you let go, he will come back. So keep the arm here, and then throw. As you throw, adjust, and here you are on your mount position. Okay? All right? So let's go. Let's do this one. And now we would have truly 3 or 4 variations. Yes, from that. Okay, very good. So show me like the Kesagatami, which is facing the guy's head. Yes, good. Like this, homie. Yes, that's the Kesagatami. Now we're going to do the reverse Kesagatami. When you're going to start now, yes, facing the legs. Very good. Now do me a favor, just check how your arm is. If you can get a Kimura, go ahead and get it. If not, yes, right? But this is in the fight, right? Go ahead and get it. Go for the Kimura, tap the guy out, and that's it. Now, if you don't have it, push the arm up until the dummy is like that. Look at that. And now your hip also goes up. But now, as your hip goes up, guys, look at me. As your hip goes up, you're extending the arm, and that space is where your leg is going to go. Okay? Because your hip is going away, right? And then that's where your leg is going to go through. Over, right? Yes, and then mount and then get up on your elbow, like roll on your elbow. Good job, and adjust. That's it. Okay? That's it. Very good. Let's do a couple more. And we will change. That's it. Now let me give you one detail. When you throw this leg over here, look at how my body moves. I'm here, and look at that. Then I move my body, right? Good. Then I throw my leg over, okay? Now look what I do here, guys. I just don't roll on my knees. Look at my butt coming up. No. Okay? No. Okay? And this, again, is my personal preference. I will extend my leg right there. Look at that. Look how much my hip is pressuring the guy. Then I adjust. Maybe this leg even come under his leg. Okay? As I'm mounting. Yes, come up on his leg. Which I can even lock my legs underneath, just trapping his legs, avoiding him to do that first mount defense. Okay? Because I'm here. as I'm here and I do this, then I roll, look at that, my hip goes up. There is a little gap in here. This guy is going to push, and then he frees his knee, and then his half guard again. Right? So raise your hand if you try to mount someone and the guy got you in half guard. Right? It's because there is not much pressure. Yes? It's because you're giving a space. It's because you're rolling. But what I need you to do when you step, extend the leg and drive your hip forward. Now extend your leg, Marcus, and roll on your hip, kind of. Yes. That's it. Good. All right. And then that leg, after extend, maybe close the leg and it's going to go under. Yes. It's kind of goes under the leg. Yeah. Try to cross your leg, kind of. Yes. Yes. It's possible. It's not going to happen all the time, but it's possible to happen and trap the guy's leg. Okay. And depending on how you end, you even can get his back. Because after doing this, if you ever do this, if you find yourself in this position here, where you trapped his leg, okay, you can roll and then get the guy's back, all right? But again, getting too fancy, but it's a very good possibility once you have those legs trapped like that, okay? But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on a good mount, strong and solid, so the guy does not. And why? The question is, why the rule? This I thought was my own thought, but I heard once, his name is Terere. You guys remember this guy? Terere was a fighter back in the day. Have you heard of him? Was one of the amazing fighters. He changed a lot of how the jiu-jitsu fast. Unfortunately, he disappeared a little bit, but he's still very technical. He lives in Brazil, you know. But back in the day, I mean, he's always the new guy, right? You know, competition-wise, it's like this: the new guy. All the guys get older, and then it's the new guys. But he was very, very technical. Okay, and he was for many times the teacher of Cobrinha. You know who Cobrinha is, right? Ruben Charles, Cobrinhas, and André Galvão. Right? So he was the teacher of these guys for you, see, right? Now, one of the these guys have had other teachers too, but anyways, he said once, when the guy sweeps you, it's as you landing on the other side, it's your right moment to sweep the guy right away again, or to reverse, because he still did not adjust. So the same thing as you mounting, you are adjusting. That's why he gets you in the half guard back again right away as soon as you mount. And then you go like, oh, I don't want to mount because the guy's going to get me in a half guard. And then you get scared of the mount. I did that. I went through that too. And then I was thinking later, that was my own thing. That's why in jiu-jitsu, super simple and silly, that's why jiu-jitsu, you get first 3 seconds before you get the points. Why? Because as soon as you sweep, if you do not stabilize, if you not keep the position or maintain, he's going to sweep you back. It's his chance. As soon as you mount, if you do not stabilize and then maintain the position, keep your position, within 3 seconds, he will do something. It's his chance. The problem is when the guy mounts you, he mounts me and then I go, oh, I don't react. That's the worst reaction you can have. You have to react right away. Yeah. Okay. So let's do just one more of this, just one more with the hip projection, and then we're going to do something else. Good. That's it. Very good. Nice. And again, just for imagine I had his back, okay? So he changed my arm and he put his back on the floor And right here at this moment, okay, he could row and come on top inside my guard, or I could mount. A lot of people don't mount because they do this, okay, as opposed to here, and now your hip goes, your hip, okay? Every time you mount, it's about your hip, not about your rolling over the guy, okay? So that alone is another one, you know, another way to mount, right? But now, let's keep on the reverse Kisagatami. That is a situation that you can go there and imagine this is his knee, okay? The knee is like that, and my hands are on the side of the knee. So I come on the outside of the knee, and then I pull as I move my hip. Okay, as I pull, then it'll be the same thing. I throw my leg over. And as I throw my leg over, look at this, it's already under. Okay, in here, it's already under. Yeah. So here, you did switch your base already. You come here now, you pull the far knee. That is one that you can do with a closed knee too. But you're gonna pull the far knee this time. Hip escape, hip escape. Usually when you do this, you pull the far knee, the guy hip collapse like that. Okay? And that's your moment to throw the leg over. Here I am. Here, I will reach for the knee. I pull towards me. I also hip escape to give the chance for his hip to collapse. Because if I stay here, he's going to land on my hip. It doesn't make sense. So here, move, move, move. Here, throw the leg over. And when I throw the leg over, what's that? Hip. Okay? Once that leg is under here, maybe you can adjust. Yes, good. Because I know you don't want to, it's kind of awkward to be here. You want to adjust. But as you adjust, you don't want to give the guy space, right? So you're here. Stay low. And slowly get up. All right? Let's do this one then. Reach for the far knee. And, yeah. That's it. Good. 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 Extend. Good. And now just kind of get to your knees. Yes, that's it. Good. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. And then, Marco, stay right there a little bit. Go back a little bit. Just move your leg back. Good. Do me a favor. Just bring your heels to your butt instead of your knee. Yes, kind of. The other one too. Yes. So here, look. Here, right? Then look at me. I just bring my heels to my butt, and I am already on my knees. I'm already on my knees. As opposed to do this, look. Do you understand? So here, if I bring my knee, yeah, I'm already here. I know I'm a little bit more mounted on the guy's leg than anything else, but I'm still heavy on his leg. He can't move, and then slowly I adjust up. Okay? Yeah. So instead of bringing your knee up, bringing your knee up is the last moment, the last thing to do. First thing to do is bringing your heels to your butt. So just the heel now. Yes, and then the other one. Yes, that's it. Fall back. Yeah, and then you move up. That's it. Not bad. And then yes. But as he's react, okay, no rush again. If you're heavy on the guy, as he reacts, you move up on the mount. Okay. Good, in time. Now, we don't need to do this, just to cover a little bit, just showing a little bit. Another variation from this one here, okay, is to use your leg to trap the guy's leg, this leg here. And then once you trap, of course, then comes the other leg and then you mount. But first you trap, your leg goes under that leg here. Okay? And then you would bring this leg, step it over, and then roll. Okay? All right? So this is one. And another one, maybe he has this position here. Okay? This position here. Very basic is to push the knee, that knee here. You push his knee and then you step it over. Okay? Or if it's very tight, you cannot push. You get your foot, and that's the one we're going to practice. You get your foot, bring to your chest, put it through. Once touch the floor, you're going to extend and roll. Okay. All right? So one more time. Here. Side control. Modified side control. Reverse Kisagata. Maybe I get the guy in the Kimura. He freed his arm. It's okay. Now I want to mount. The guy is doing this position here. You could push and mount. Or you're going to get your own foot. Bring to your chest. Which you practice your flexibility. Some people might not be able to do that. Here. And then put the knee on the floor. Here. And here. Okay. Got it? All right. Let's go. Let's practice this one. Okay. Mike. Is this Mike Ortiz? Which Mike is this one? Let me know, because you guys can continue. Okay? You guys can continue. So, Mike, my apologies. I think it's being a little, first and foremost, we had an email coming out like an automated email last week, and saying that it was 9 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But that was an old email. Okay, let me know if you hear me. That was an old email, and I forgot to fix that. So it's actually only Tuesdays now because the place here is opening up again. and as it's opening up again, my classes are coming back. Okay, I'm still trying to save this Tuesday 9:15 a.m. for us here, but we're gonna have one class during the week for sure. Just if I have to change that. So it's 9:15 California. Where are you?
California.
California. Okay, great. So 9:15 here, California. Just if you have a dummy, just follow us. We have maybe one or two more techniques. We're doing how to mount now. But I'm glad you came in so we could explain that to you. I saw that you tried to hop in class last Thursday, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you and we had one more guy. Unfortunately, what's the name? Zoom tells me whoever tried to get in, but they don't tell me their email because I could just contact them and say, right? So, yeah.
So it's 1 day a week on Zoom?
It's 2 days a week because we do Sundays too. Okay?
Oh,
so Sunday is rough for us, California, because it's 7 a.m. These guys are in, in Europe and East Coast, Quebec. So they are 3 hours ahead, at least 3 hours ahead. So it's Romain here is from Quebec, and Marcus is from Austria. So they are Marcus 9 hours ahead, and that's why it's that early here for us, right? So
how many students usually show up on Sunday?
Sunday is a good amount. We actually start. No, it's summer. It's summer too, but we started with 30 first time, and then all the pandemic and stuff, and but we have, I would say, 10 tops, yeah.
So Tuesdays starts at 9:15 or 9 o'clock?
No, 9:15.
9:15.
Used to be 9 because it was I just had my classes here.
You plan to continue on the Zoom for a while?
Oh yes, I plan.
Okay.
If we do change the date, so that's why it's good to write me an email if you don't find us here. If you rechange for whatever, I'm gonna do the email here, Sampa. IBJJA.
Yeah, I'll try it. If it works out, I'll do the PayPal donation.
Oh, cool. No, not a problem. And yeah, but most important is make sure you try and it works. And works for you, works in a good timing. Okay, but again, Sunday, it's a good class. It's a little longer. Okay, but also
at 7.
But it's at 7 a.m. Yes,
Okay.
For us.
All right.
Okay. If you do have a partner in there that wants to participate with you, since we are kind of opening up, right? I believe now in 3-4 months from now, when if everything gets better and people are not scared anymore with all this stuff, and situation towards the COVID-19 is getting better too. So maybe, hopefully, that's my dream. As I'm teaching here, it's a group of people, on the mats right there doing the class per se, right? So that's could be idea, especially in remote places that people don't have coaches around. Okay, California, we are a little spoiled. We have a coach every corner pretty much, but
the problem is the cases are actually rising right now in California, so I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, that's another thing too. But and then it's very important for you to at least have a dummy, build a dummy. You see these guys, they build their own dummy. As they do more of the classes, they get better at their dummy, make sure their dummy has arms and legs and can stand up, right? So, Romain, look at that. Can you show your dummy a little bit, Romain? No, actually, it's good, yeah. Look at that. See, he put a noodle in there. So it's just their own geese. You have geese? Do you train somewhere else?
Yeah, I've got a dummy upstairs, so that's all good.
Oh, good, yeah. Good.
So,
yeah.
I'm just trying to get in some extra morning classes.
Yep. Where do you train now currently?
Well, out in the Conejo Valley area. Where are you? Where's your school?
Oh, we are Southern California. Conejo, I think it's Northern California, right?
No, it's Southern. But where's your school?
In Glendora, is Los Angeles County.
Oh, I know where Glendora is.
Yeah.
That's near Azusa, right? Or
yeah. The APU, the tournaments are being held in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So today, it's and again, it's the mentality and the culture is do the best of you can with the conditions that we have, right? So kind of we shouldn't be complaining. Unfortunately, we can do whatever the dummy will allow in a sense, you know. But a lot of stuff could be done with the done. Don't get surprised, could be done, but some stuff cannot be done either.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot can be done with it.
Yeah,
I agree.
And just be positive towards that, and things will be fine.
I appreciate it. All right, thank you.
You too.
Get back to class.
Thank you. All right, no problem.
Okay.
Good. Bye. All right, folks. Let's do one situation here. This is a very good timing, okay? And it's important to understand when the guy, it's a side control situation. So the guy is in a side control and he makes the underhook on you. When he makes the underhook, the first thing to do, he's going to start turning sideways because it's going to be his escape, right? He wouldn't just do the underhook for nothing, but he does the underhook and start turning sideways. As he turns sideways, he throws you off a little bit, which is a good opportunity for the guy on bottom to do, but it's also a perfect opportunity for you to do the counter, okay? So here's what I meant. I'm here on the side control here, okay? And this guy make a frame on me here, right? Bridges a little bit, get me off a little bit off balance, and he does his underhook. As he does his underhook, he starts turning sideways right there, okay? Here. And now this underhook just don't stay here. He does like what we call the Superman arm, okay? And then as he does the Superman arm, he throws me off a little bit. And then from here, guys, from here, he will get to his knee and probably be on top. Or if I'm very strong with the wizard here, I push him back, but at least he can get his half guard. Yeah? So it's where his escape starts. Okay? It starts. So now, that's the situation. You got to prevent all this. Of course, fighting the underhook, that alone will be, right? Cutting the tree by its roots. But here he goes underhook, because this is not so slow anyways, right? It's kind of fast. He does turn sideways, right? It's a little faster fashion here. He does the Superman, but now it's crucial. Look at that. My head goes on the floor and my leg goes over. Okay? So, I am in the side control here. As he does his underhook, he throws me off a little bit. I gotta put my head on the floor and throw that leg over like the dog or like the fire hydrant, right? And then step over. Okay? It's a timing matter, but will save you from a lot of trouble. Here, he made a frame. From here on, you know what he wants. Okay? Now he does the underhook. Oops, he's already going for the Superman. You're getting off balance. You know where people make a mistake here? They don't put their head on the front. They try to mount like that. It's weak, guys. It's weak. When you put your head down, your leg goes way higher and you catch him. Okay? And as he's doing like that, look at this. As he's going like this, your leg is already over his chest, kind of, and knocks him back off, down, okay, to the floor. All right? Again, it's a little hard to visualize with the dummy, but it's perfect to be executed. One more time, the last one, then I give you guys the chance to do. So here, underhook, right? Turns. Good. He does the Superman. Your head goes on the floor. But look where I throw my leg. Right here under his armpit. Okay? Let's do a little bit. And then we're going to do also, I'm going to make a connection, the same reaction, okay, with the seat out. Okay? Very good. Let's see, guys. Good work. Put the head in there. Nice. That's it. Okay? Make sure you feel like you were thrown. He threw you off a little bit. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Throws you. Yes, that's it. Oh, man. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Let's do some good amount of reps. Yes, and don't worry about the wizard, okay, Marcus? Don't worry at all. Like, it could be perfectly done. Let's say here, he did throw you off. Oh, my arm ended up here. Okay, put my arm, put the dummy sideways somehow. Okay, that moment that your arm went here, your leg goes over. So I don't need to have the wizard here. He threw me off. If I don't do anything, he's gonna come. As I'm coming back, he's already on my back. So he threw me off. My hand is on the floor. My leg is over. Okay? So don't worry about the wizard, because it is a reaction from a bad situation that happened to you. So if you had the wizard, was not so bad. You know. Yes. Just imagine Romain, that the guy, you really need to kind of put yourself in that situation that the guy threw you off. Look at that. I'm in the side control here, and he's on the top, right? He's on the top. I'm the side control. I make the wizard. Okay, then I want to do this, what I call the Superman. And you see that I throw the dummy off, and that's what I need you to do. Okay, put your body more there, like you got thrown off balance. But now your leg comes over my body. Okay, let's see. Yep. That's it. Good job. Okay. Pretend. And then when it happens, you will recognize the position and will be able to react. Okay, not even to think, oh, how I'm gonna do, is to react right away to the good job. Now just make a link, and then this will be our last technique. We call it a day, but to make a link with the sit out. Okay, with the sit out. So the sit out is the technique here. Not sure if it's going to be easy to do with the dummy. Let's put it this way. Many situations could be, right? But let's say I tried a double leg on the guy. Right? I tried a double leg. He's pro. Good. Now I end up on the bottom. Yes? Then I will post this leg here. And then look at that. I'm going to have to hold the dummy. Then I slide. I sit out. It's called a sit out here. And now I'm going towards his back. But guys, this guy is in exactly position. Look at that. I have the underhook and going to his back. He's in the exactly position. Not exactly, because if it was from side control, my head would be here. But on the sit out, it's the same thing. Now what I would do, I go here and I get up and I end up on his back, right? So one more time, the sit out. The sit out. Here, I post. There are details of the guy's grip here, but we're not going to cover that because it's hard with the dummy. Let's work on the motions here and the form. So we slide. Now I'm going towards his back. Yeah. I switch my legs here and I go towards his back. And I'll be here ready to start working on putting my hooks. But guys, at this very moment that I do this, okay, I sit out. This guy can throw his leg. He puts his head on the floor and he throws his leg and he kills my position. Unfortunately, now the one who is going to be able to do is the dummy. But it's important for you to learn the process anyways. Okay? Because the dummy is not going to be able to do the sit out. All right? So you're going to have to do the sit out, and then the dummy is going to mount you. You force him because you will realize that. All right, so here again. And what's the sit out? That is even a fitness exercise they call the wrestler sit out, right? They go here, right? Or with the leg extended, right? For us, it's posting, slide, and then goes to the head, right? To the head, no, I'm sorry, to the legs, to the butt side. If you go towards the head, you're gonna do this spin here. It's too far, takes too long, and then this guy is not there anymore. Okay? So, sit out. Here I am. Post, slide, sit out. I'm going that way. As I'm going that way before, right? This guy, he's gonna throw the leg, but he's gotta be over my chest. Cannot be. His head is on the floor. So the leg go higher. And he knocks me down. Okay? And he knocks me down and he stopped my motion. Okay? Very similar to this one here. Underhook. Oh, and then mount. Okay? The only thing now here, he's going to my back. Look at that. He's going to my back on the sit out. Head on the floor. Okay? If you want the dummy to practice the sit out, that's how it's going to be. Look at that. Here, he's going to my back. Now my head is on the floor and the leg goes over. Okay? So you can practice both ways, but I would say makes more sense. You do the sit out and the dummy mounts you. Okay? Makes more sense. Although you're not practicing the mount, but you know what. Okay? Let's see. Let's see how it goes. That's it. Yes, Marcus. Good. That's it. Now, pull, whatever side you're going, yes, Romain, good. Now he needs to mount you right away. Yes. Good job. Yes. Good job. Good. Let's do a couple more. Then we just discuss a little bit this part. Good. 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 Marcus, just get a little bit better on your sit out. I know you're trying to hold the dummy, I know. But just a little bit more like... But I know you're trying to hold the dummy too. Just... Yes, I would have your elbow on the floor, not your hand on the floor. Yes, because realistically, it's so much pressure from the guy on top of you that you have your elbows on the floor. If you are able to do this when somebody's on top of you, someone is here, and if I'm able to do this, a lot of times I can move backwards, okay? But it's very hard. They're going to keep snapping you, and you have your elbows on the floor. So the right form, not the right form, but the realistic form for this sit out here, it will be your elbow on the floor and sitting out and on your elbow. If you're on your hand, it means he did not put so much pressure. And if he did not, maybe he put a lot of pressure, but not enough for you, right? He put a lot, but not enough for you. You were able to get up. But again, you get up, then you could get up other ways, easier ways even, okay? So I would say it's the best form to be with the elbows on the floor, okay? But it's not wrong what you did anyways. Good, that's it. Now elbow on the floor there. And I know too, you're holding the dummy and all this stuff. Now sit out. Good job. That's it. That's it. Good. Okay. Just one more. Each guy, just one more, and then we discuss a little bit there. Good and left. Very good. And left. Great. And time. Perfect. That's it. Okay, guys. Oh, Sunday we'll repeat more this, and we will usually we do that, right? So Tuesday I ask you guys what you want to see, and then we cover that if there are possibilities with the dummy for sure. But and then after that we repeat on Sunday and hopefully put more stuff even on Sunday. But now it's very important to have the mindset, right? For example, the other day I did this. Right, so here, right, catch the arm and do that. It's a technique. I didn't invent that. It's old, right? It's old. It's 1,000 of years. Neither whoever did judo invented that. That was, long time ago. Because there is a possibility of you reach for the guy's back. Oh, but the guy's too tall. You cannot go around. Of course not. It's a situation of when maybe he tried a double leg on you, or maybe he's tired, you snapping him down, we went over. That is a situation. You cannot do this all the time, right? And then, you post stuff online, there is always people coming there and comment, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. In a sense, it's true. You cannot do it. If the guy is standing tall, you cannot go over, it's not a rubber arm that go there. Of course, but that's the mentality. The mentality is when you do, when and what to do, right? So here is the same thing, okay? When you practice with your dummy, the mind is continual work. So the mind is thinking, oh, as I'm doing this, that's the moment he's doing that. So the timing somehow we are practicing. Not in the right timing fashion, because it would be nice if the guy could react and you react right away. But you still know when to do it, right? And sometimes we also had, right? I did the underhook, and then we had to force the dummy to put his whizzer. All right, some people who not even know what the whizzer is, now they know because they are forcing, and so it's always all other learning things. With the dummy, most like what we're doing is one could be learning the technique if one does not know the technique yet. Two, repeating. And three, practicing the form. Now, this is all parts of the drilling, right? But also there are parts that, for example, the resistance of strength. You do the technique and he resists a little bit and he reacts a little, but then now you need a partner. Or you do the technique, but you're doing someone and use the guy's body weight. Yeah. Then now you need a partner. Okay, because if you're relying on the body weight, but and then you're working on the strength of the technique and then the resistance of strength, or just the resistance of the technique, then you need partners. But with the dummy, you just need to know what we are working on. Pretty much here's the mentality of knowing the steps, the form, okay? And again, do the best you can with the conditions you have. Whenever you have better conditions, you do it better, right? So that's the mentality, right? And as opposed to just complain, never train, right? So again, whenever you're going to be able to practice with someone that can resist a little bit, then you get a person, right? But as of now, as the time of pandemic, you don't have a partner, right? So sometimes what people say, or the mentality that they have about training, sometimes it's a little upside down, right? It's not okay. So that's why it's hard to listen to everyone. Everyone get a point, but a lot of times it's not the absolutely true. Okay, as of now, what's the truth for us? We don't have partners. We have to rely on the dummy, and we have to, understand what can be done. Now, what can be done is working on your form. Okay. Now, don't. I have some kids, some parents, they are putting too much weight on the dummy. Okay, and then we can practice takedown for sure. The dummy is actually, this is old stuff. We have in the gym, we had like before the pandemic, we used to have 7 dummies, right? But there were more throwing dummies. Why? Because it's old in wrestling. It's old, and forms of wrestling in Mongolia and in the Asia, parts of Asia. They use bags to throw, and they sometimes they use even the animals, the sheep and stuff to throw, to take down. But anyways, the dummy, parents start putting too much weight on the dummy, and then the kids cannot even pick it up. And once they throw, let's say, they do a soto guy, they throw, then it's hard for them to pick it up, right? So that's why we're doing the noodles. Why? Because my main goal now with everyone, it's focus on the form. Make sure you do it proper. Then once you want to practice a little harder, maybe stuff your dummy with heavier things. But then be sure that you're probably going to have to do not on a class manner. Maybe we do a training like that, of course, but not on a class manner, because as picking up the dummy and doing it again and picking up the dummy and doing it again will be less repetition, right? Again, it's a training, don't get me wrong, but it's not the format we're doing. We could go evolve to it for sure. All right? Guys, thank you so much. Sorry talking your ears off. It's good to explain, yeah? I think it's good to explain. And I see you guys Sunday, right? 7 a.m. Sunday is Father's Day. I thought it was the other Sunday, Father's Day. I said wrong, but but I don't mind. It's 7 a.m. My kids are sleeping, so it's all good. Okay? Very good, guys. Thank you so much. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.